for the ones to deworm our animals and many others. So I'm happy. In your definition, you have improved it as a compressive cost. Labor. Madam Speaker, you know, you hire laborers, you know how they do farm laborers. You hire one in the morning, by afternoon they are gone. You hire one in the evening, by morning they are gone. So the issue of labor cost is still, because if today, Madam Speaker, if we are to implement the minimum wage of our laborers in our farms, no one will be able to afford them. Because you and me know we pay 5,000, 10,000, 6,000. But if you have to go for minimum wage, including statutory deductions, one laborer might need 20,000. Madam Speaker, another issue is fuel. The issue of fuel is still up. We are aware that it's an ongoing war of Iran and Iraq, Iran and US. Madam Speaker, you have been told there is a blockage of access of fuel. So we expect it to go up, Madam Speaker, because we have subsidized fertilizer. The seeds are expensive. The fuel is expensive. And then you have to lease the land. The issue of irrigation and machinery. Madam Speaker, I want to appeal to the government and county governments. Why don't they give us tax exemption for farm machinery? So that the cost of production is lower as opposed as the cost of output, Madam Speaker, so that we get profit. The reason most Kenyans shy from going to farming, especially my generation, is because the high cost of production. I doubt, Madam Speaker, if young people, I don't know who is young in this room, maybe Mercy, your clerk, could be among the youngest in this room. I doubt if they can go today and agree to do farming. They might not, because the cost of production is still high. Madam Speaker, you are today in the issue of water. And Muranga is the, I don't know why Muranga there is a lot of problems. The governor there has completely, he cannot run that county. Because how can he allow the Water Resource Authority to impose, Madam Speaker, domestic use water from 50 cents has been increased to 2 shillings and 50 cents. That is quite expensive. And you know, Muranga people use a lot of water. Go to Mwea. One of the largest irrigation in this country is Mwea. They are now from 50 cents, they are paying 2 shillings for public use, Madam Speaker. Under the regulations that we pass, and that is why I'm challenging the Senate to come up with a motion to nullify these regulations, because water will be expensive, Madam Speaker. Here in Nairobi, there is water rationing. Imagine the water that you are paying 50 cents per cubic meter is now 2 shillings and 50 cents. How many people in Muguru Kwanjenga will be able to buy? I agree Nairobi, Madam Speaker, is dysfunctional. Under Governor Sakaja, he used to tell us in a walk, but it looks like it does not work. Go to here, Wayaki Way, there is cabbage. Go here, club around about, there is cabbage. Everywhere you drive in this Nairobi, there is cabbage. And I want to thank the President for coming to rescue Nairobi by injecting 80 billion. Because Nairobi should look like a capital city among the cities in the world, Madam Speaker. And Madam Speaker, I saw the MCAs led by your friend, I know the lady who say they want to move an impeachment motion. And I'm challenging them, don't fear! Bring the motion. We will deal with the governor once and for all and allow him to go and do other things, Madam Speaker. Because Nairobi is choking under cabbage. Madam Speaker, when it rains, Nairobi looks like River Nile. The drainage is poor, everything is poor. Like a place called Litain in Kericho, Madam Speaker. When it rains in this Nairobi, you can't move. Yet the county government of Nairobi has received close to 150 billion in the last 4 years, including their own source revenue, Madam Speaker. I want to challenge the MCAs because I know some of them of your friends. Let them bring the impeachment motion. We'll do the needful, Madam Speaker. Allow people who are incompetent to go home and allow Kenyans to do other things. Even farm rent, Madam Speaker, we rent expensively. Post-harvest handling costs, I agree with you, Madam Speaker. I want to add one word. You should have put livestock insurance as part of also guarantee minimum returns. And even post-harvest losses. Madam Speaker, it is not fair. Here in Nyandarua, we have so many potatoes, but Kenyans are dying 500 kilometers in Mandera, Marsabit, or Garissa, or Isiolo. It is very unfair. We have enough food in this country. Madam Speaker, I want to say this. A country that cannot feed its own population of 3.3 million Kenyans is not a good country, Madam Speaker. They say a nation is known by how they treat their vulnerable, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, role of county government, I think we have agreed with that. I can see my light is on, Madam Speaker. Let me give you the numbers, Madam Speaker, to enrich. I know we can still do this in the third reading. I can see coffee is now 81 shillings per kilo. Tea, Madam Speaker, which is still a problem. I know Mount Kenya, you are lucky. Under KTDA, us, we are not lucky. We are being given 23 shillings per kilo, which is still very bad, Madam Speaker. The issue of maize, we still want 5,000 per 90 kilos. but we want it to be reduced to 50 kilos by 3,500. Madam Speaker, stabilization fund of milk should be 50 shillings per liter, so that we inject at least 2 billion to the milk sector to stabilize what we call price stabilization, which is under guarantee minimum returns. On the issue of macadamia, I'm happy. It has grown from 25 shillings per kilo to 100 shillings per kilo for macadamia farmers especially. Madam Speaker, for Senator Ogola, who comes, and Senator, the incoming president, maybe by 2050, he might be my running mate, Senator Okiwa Mutata, the sugarcane per tonnage, and I know Mount Kenya will support me overwhelmingly courtesy of you. Madam Speaker, it is now moved from 4,500 per ton to 5,300 per ton. We need stabilization of prices so that our farmers, when they go to farm, under guarantee minimum returns, Madam Speaker, they can be able to be sure, and going into the future, Madam Speaker, the farmers will be able to reap. And I can assure you, Madam Speaker, if we pass this bill, these are some of the bills that will make you be elected. And I have encouraged you, don't go for women rep. Those are women who have never had opportunity. Leave them to the first timers to run for women rep. Don't run for Senate. Can you go for the governor? So that you can implement your bill. And you know, House of Mumbi, they are proud of your women leaders. I know there are communities, but I think the Luo community has broken the fast, because they have now a woman governor. Even Kalenjin, may her soul rest, I know your friend Dr. Joyce Labos. So why don't you go for governor? Usitishwe. Just go for governor, Madam Speaker, so that you can be given opportunity to implement this bill. We want to see, I'm told when women are in leadership, there is normally less corruption and less violence. Because women are very careful in what they do, and they don't bring goons in their meetings. Unlike some of us, I'm not saying I have goons, but I'm saying unlike some of my male species, not the female species, Madam Speaker. So this guarantee minimum returns bill, Madam Speaker, is a game changer. And I hope when the leadership of the House, both in the national, and I want to appeal to the National Assembly, we are tired of them declaring our bills money bill as per Article 103. Is it 110.3? I think it's 110.3, Article 110. Madam Speaker, the National Assembly will just run and say, this bill is money bill. They did with my livestock produce bill. They declared money bill. But National Assembly are apologizing our issue. Madam Speaker, they declare money bill. After 1 week, they are republishing your bill in another name. Madam Speaker, we must, and I think as a House, if a bill like this for farmers, for even sector, there is no farmer for Senate, there is no farmer for county, there is no farmer for national government, there is no farmer for National Assembly. Why would they should be saying, yes, it is a money bill, but because it is in the interest of the common good of the country, let us pass this bill. Madam Speaker. And that is why I'm appealing to colleague senators, let us pass this bill. Let us support this bill for the benefit of our farmers. I know my farmers in Nandi will be proud when they have stabilization in the price